What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today I have Bailey here with me.
Hi.
And today we're going to be reviewing more of your Funko Pop collections. So let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be reviewing more of your Funko Pop collections. I have quite a few selections today, and we do actually have a rating system that Bailey came up with this time around. So you want to go ahead and read it off?
We got you guys. So we have a beautiful rating scale right here written by the wonderful Dante. And first we have neatness, then viewability, organization, and safety. For each one of these, you can get up to 2.5 points. If you score 2.5 points in all four, you get 10 points. That's the max you can get. But then we also have a coolness category. I wanted to call it LEDs. He said no. But you can get up to 5 points there, so your total in all could be all the way up to 15 points. That's your max. Besides that, Mr. Rampage.
That's pretty much everything. She explained it. So the first collection we have is Alexandra W. If you guys are looking for your specific collection, I'm going to have all the names written somewhere on the screen. So for her collection, it does look like, we were looking at this a little earlier, it does look like she has the Billy bookcases from IKEA, so she could fit 6 across. To my knowledge, based off kind of like the bottom here, I don't think she has any pops behind any pops, so this should be her entire collection.
Yeah.
Nice little out-of-box display going on here, which is pretty cool. So I like that. Oh, I didn't even realize there was little dinosaurs and Atrociraptors down there. A little EV4 pack. I think as far as like neatness goes, very neat. All the fandoms are pretty much with all the fandoms, so full points there. Viewability, full points there. Honestly, you can see pretty much everything. So that's 5 points. Organization's really good as well. Another 5 points. Safety, we're good here.
That looks safe to me.
Yeah. So honestly, I think this is a full kind of
10 points.
This is all 10 points. For coolness factor, I wouldn't say there's anything crazy going on here for the most part. So I think I'm gonna personally just stay at the 10 points. But
yeah, I think 10 is a fair number for this, because you do have some pops out of box and have a display like that, and that's really cool, and I like that, but it's nothing like crazy unique per se, and I'm saying that as somebody that does this display kind of thing myself. But yeah, I think I
wasn't that mean. I just said 10. I gave you 10.
There's just nothing super like crazy out of the ordinary that I feel like it should be awarded any extra.
See how hard it is to explain that?
That sounds
she's
mean.
She's like,
okay,
it's not crazy unique. This collection sucks. No bonus points for you. That's what I heard. So yeah.
10 points!
10 points for Alexandra. Next up, we have Andre A here. Now, obvious. Why?
I'm so hi to the people. You get a 0 for safety.
Andre, my man.
It's not even, at first when we looked at this, we were like, oh, okay, so like the big pops are towards the bottom for the most part, and the comic covers are still towards the bottom, but wait, then there's one up top, and then there's some in the middle, and then Hagrid's in the middle.
There's right here, comic covers, then you have Hagrid kind of sticking out here, some pops on the side.
On the top right.
Yeah, it's like
t-shirt bundle.
Yeah, it's like it's scary. Things are sticking out. I feel like as far as safety goes, no points there. Organization is a little bit there. It just feels like with the bigger pops a little all over the place. So I'm gonna go for 1.5. I'm gonna knock a point off for that. So we're at 1.5 points. Viewability, you can basically see everything in your collection. So I'm gonna give you all the points there. So we're at 4 points. As far as neatness goes, this one's kind of rough. Because, like...
I'd give it a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, because it's still, like, neat. You don't have pops, like, pooling over onto the floor or anything. It's still all neat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the most part. I wouldn't say it's, like, perfectly aligned or anything like that, but it's still, like, to a point where it's still considered neat in my opinion.
I think I'm personally gonna go at, like, a 4.5.
No, Actually, looking at it more, I agree with that decision because there are a bunch of gaps. For instance, if you look more towards the middle, above
it's just
the
biggest thing is I almost want to give negative points for safety because it's like there's so much going on here. But I'm not gonna.
If you live anywhere where there's earthquakes, that's gonna.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do 4.5 out of the total 15 points you could possibly get personally.
That's fair.
Okay, so Andre actually had some other photos of his collections. It looks like maybe it's a different room, to be honest. And this one's actually looking much better than the previous one. So the last one was a 4.5. We're going to give this one a different score. So as far as neatness goes, out of 2.5, I think I think it's really neat. I think there are some things I would change. Like we were kind of talking about how he has the All Might kind of like all the way up on the other right-hand side, and then it doesn't really match the other side.
It just feels like left downward heavy.
Yeah.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
Something like that.
Especially with the pops on the top leaning more towards the left, or not leaning, but aligned more towards the left versus the right or centered.
Honestly, out of 2.5, I'm going to give 2 for neatness. As far as viewability, you can basically see a majority of the pops. Some things are hidden. I think there's some pops behind pops. I think behind the shelf as well, there's some other things. You have like Marta, for example, kind of covering some of the boxes back there. So viewability, I think I'm going to go as a 2 as well, just because you can pretty much see 75% of the collection.
Yeah.
Organization, I think, is a little off here. I think personally I'm going to go for 1.5 on organization. And safety...
I'd say it's pretty organized.
You think?
Yeah, because look, they have all of their My Hero Academia in one area. They have all of their like Marvel towards the bottom. I would say I would like the All Mights to be closer together, like all of the anime to be closer together, but I also get that if you wanted to make it in a way balanced, you could have one All Might on one side, one All Might on the other, and then maybe instead of the Carnage in the middle, you could take that last All Might that you have, unless that's just an extra that you have, and put that one in the middle, so then you have like 3. You know what I mean?
So what, you think I should go higher for organization?
I feel like organization is good in this one.
So, full points?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because organization isn't neatness.
All right. It's 2.5, that's 2.4, so you're at 6.5. And then as far as safety goes, I think they're stacked a little high. Because you kind of start out with things front facing, and then everything goes sideways. Mm-hmm. So I think it's possible they could fall. So I'm going to go, as far as safety, maybe a 1 total. So that gives you 7.5 from me. But would you?
I'd say that's close. If not 7.5, maybe 7.
Okay, so 7.5. Next up, we have Antonio's collection here. So first off, we're noticing some signed Funko Pops. We have Attack on Titan, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. What?
I just said they're cool.
Oh. And then on the right side, we have some kind of like metal wire shelves. And we have some 10-inch pops up top, some signatures, some pop moments, or deluxes, 6-inch pops. We have some like Matrix and Rocky. And then we're also kind of mixing some DC and Marvel together.
It's like superhero shelves.
So yeah, kind of. And then we have the Home Alone over there, kind of just kind of thrown in there on the side. So as far as like neatness goes, I'm gonna personally go a 2.
Yeah,
I was gonna say 1.5, but I think you can see everything for the most part.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna fully say that yet because we have another slide for Antonio. That's I think is the other portion of his room. But yeah, that's everything. Do you have any comments on this?
Nope.
Okay. So this is some other things he had. So he had another shelf that I would say is pretty neat. So I think I'm gonna give 2 total for everything that we just saw.
I think all of those signatures are in the top left corner of this shelf.
Oh, they are. Oh, okay. So it's okay.
Yeah, so that's just a closer look.
Okay, so he sent it. Okay, so we can actually just use that photo to see his full collection as well. So for neatness overall, I think I'm going to give it 2 personally. For viewability, I think you can see a majority of your figures here. I don't know if there's anything around there, so I'm going to give you full points for viewability. You can basically see everything. I think for organization, I'm going to go like a 1.5 personally.
That's fair.
And then safety, honestly, I think the only safety issue is that one pop. Yeah. I'm not going to knock you for that one. I'm just going to give you full points for safety. 8.5 total. Next up, we have Big Maku. I think that's how you say your name. So right off the bat, this is like awesome looking.
I love this collection.
I love the desk in the middle. I love the window. The window shade's really nice. The one piece and the on the screensaver is really cool. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, to be honest. As far as neatness goes, very, very neat. We even have like, are those like cards or something? Or like little artwork on easels?
Tell. Maybe.
Here. You see that? It looks like artwork.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Or it has to be cards or something. Anyways.
Let us know.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. But I think everything's pretty good. As far as viewability as well, I would award full points here too. You can see everything in your collection. So neatness, viewability, you pretty much get full points. That's 5. Organization's really good as well. You have your One Piece with your One Piece, Hunter x Hunter with Hunter x Hunter. Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia in the middle there. I like that you use the like board to kind of connect it and make it into a full kind of like display center almost. I think I'm gonna award full 10 points. I agree. I think the like little easel art things are really cool, and then this was like a really good idea.
I need you to tell me if this is the Target bookcases or the Walmart ones, or if you got them somewhere else, because I'm trying to figure it out.
This might be the Walmart ones because it fits 5 across. I was gonna say that,
but look how high that shelf can get on the top.
Oh, that's
Walmart
true.
Ones can't do that. That's the only reason why I'm thinking
Could be the
Target, because those have more holes on the side.
I think I'm going to give like a bonus of like 2 points here. So I'm going to give you 12 points total personally.
And you have Oran Host Club.
Okay.
Yeah, 10. I want to actually give the first coolness points, though, to this one. At least 1 point for those little easel things. I think they're cool. I like how they like enhance the display, in my opinion.
And it's all nice and clean and everything. So what are you at?
Oh, I didn't see the mangas. You might have mentioned them, but I spaced out. Yeah, let's go 12.
12? Awesome. Yeah. Next up, we have Boston BG2 here. So a lot going on here, like a lot.
This is so cool.
Yeah, there's so much. Like, you collect so many different things, from Disney to anime there, DC up top there. I don't know if I see any Marvel, though. You have some Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are really awesome. So
Doctor Who.
So as far as neatness goes, I think, are these on shelf risers, or they're using the box and stuff like that?
All of the above. I think there's a combo.
I would say it's like, as far as neatness goes for like out of box, there's not really too much unless you get like shelf risers that you can really make without a box, because they're just gonna kind of stand there.
What I will say is, neatness wise, when it comes to out of box things, is the fact that you are using different kinds of levels within the individual shelves. Full points for neatness.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's 2.5. And then viewability, you can definitely see everything, in my opinion. So 2.5. Organization.
I mean, you got books down below, you got all the pops and their specific fandoms.
I think everything's pretty close. I do think there's a few statues that didn't fit in the original places they're supposed to. So you can only do so much with what you have. So I would still give it the full 2.5, because the sheer quantity of things that are there and the fact that they were able to get them this organized, I think it still deserves the full 2.5.
For viewability, did you say 2.5?
Yeah, because, yeah.
Okay, and then what about safety?
For safety, I mean, I don't want to keep putting it on the fact of, like, what if they live somewhere that has earthquakes, all of that stuff could fall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Safety-wise, you have them on bookshelves, and that's probably the most safe way you can display things. I just give it the full 2.5.
Yep, so 10 so far.
10.
You want to rate any coolness? Oops.
Any coolness. I mean, I just think all of this is really cool.
I think those are the Avatar pens.
Oh my gosh, you have the pins on the... And then you have some minis too. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool collection.
Yeah, they like really... Clearly they're an out-of-box collector.
Yeah, I would...
You didn't tell.
What? No. I would at least give it 1 point, if not 2. Because we gave coolness factors or points to the easels.
I think I'm fine at a 12, honestly.
Yeah. I like the way you have your pins displayed.
Actually, I'm gonna go 12.5 out of this one.
12.5?
12.5 out of 10.
All right.
Next up, we have CT's collection here. So
this is such an interesting shelf.
For sure.
Never seen this before.
They definitely utilized what they had here.
Yes. I think it's really cool to see all of this.
My question is, what's going on right here? Did it like break or something? Why is it half?
I
just realized it's the same design all through. That's so weird.
I think it's really unique. And I like that you have it organized more by like the characters and the groups and who they hang out with. For instance, you have Deku and Eri by the UA. You have Mirio. You have, oh my gosh, the dude that eats stuff. And
Tamaki?
Is it Tamaki? And then you also have Nejire all near each other. You have Aizawa and... loud guy that I can't remember the name of. I'm really bad with names, guys. But you have the
Mike.
Present Mike, thank you. You have all the characters near each other that I feel like should be near each other.
For neatness, how are you feeling?
Neatness, looking at it visually, especially with how the shelf itself does not 100% lend itself to being symmetrical, I think they get the full 2.5. Because they fully utilize every piece of that area.
I think that's fair. As far as viewability, I'm personally going to go a 1.5.
Really?
Knocking off a point just because there's so many pops back there that you can't actually see. Like that one. This UA high is blocking the 2-pack. Just some things are blocked by other pops, so you can't really see those pops at all. So, yeah, I'm going to go 1.5 for that, but I didn't want to knock too much off because you can see a majority of their collection as well. As far as organization, everything's in their specific fandom. I think it's good. I think you did a good job with the space you had.
Yeah.
So I'm personally going to give you the full points there. And then safety.
I think it's plenty safe.
Yeah, I think it's plenty safe, to be honest. It sounds like you want to award some bonus points because you like the shelf. Do you want to? Because they're currently at 9.5.
I want to give you...
9, my bad. Sorry.
I want to give you one extra, like, coolness point. Mainly, I don't even know if it's necessarily for coolness, but more so because that's a really hard shelf to work with.
Yep, that's fair.
With pops. I think they deserve it for the amount of effort that they have to put forth.
So you get a 10 total.
Woo!
Next up, we have DT Funko 73. I already know what she's looking at. Just
so many
LED,
things.
the
Look
LED.
at the LED. So you automatically at least get 1 point because you have LEDs. That's just how it works. I was going to say I don't make the rules, but I do make the rules, so deal with it.
That's such BS. You can't just automatically.
Wow, it's crazy though because I did.
So how you feeling for neatness?
Neatness. I'm trying to take a look at the collection. I do think you have everything pretty symmetrical. If it's not like completely centered, you have it towards the left, so at least you have a theme. And then he has all of his signatures at the top. He has most of his 6-inch and moments that are in box in the middle. And then all the Naruto are together. Most of the Demon Slayer are together. For neatness, I would still prefer to have everything center aligned rather than left aligned in my opinion, but that's a preference thing. I would still give it a 2.5.
Sure. Sound like you want to give it a 2.
I do want to give it a 2.
Okay, so as far as viewability, you can pretty much see everything.
You can see everything.
On the right side as well, you have some like really cool cars as well, which is pretty neat. No. So viewability, going to give you the full 2.5, honestly. Over organization. I don't know why I wanted to say Overwatch. Organization, I think it's pretty good there. Everything's with the fandoms for the most part. Yeah. So I think 2.5 is fine for that. And safety, I think we're pretty good there. Everything's on shelf.
There's any problem with safety.
So you, sir, are at a 9. Oh, you got the extra point because of coolness. So
I like the poster too. Give an extra point for the poster.
That's not how that works.
It's crazy though because I make
half
the
a
rules.
point.
Half a point.
Half a point. 1.5
so you don't
for the LEDs.
11.
Yeah, I think that's good.
He has LEDs.
I'm not gonna just let her do that this whole video. 11 total. No, stop. Are you saying 11.5? Are you mouthing 11.5? Next up, we have IP Kisses here. So let's see what's going. Yeah, IP Kiss. It says.
Says.
Ipkiss maybe. Is it Ipkiss maybe? Okay, so
it's their collection.
All right.
They have pops.
Oh, I like. Look at this.
Ooh,
they're
in domes.
I think that's pretty cool actually. You could put like a light in
it's
here.
Not a cake stand.
If he was the glow in the dark one, you could put like a light, rig like a light and a button, an LED.
I think that'd be hard on a dome.
Okay, do it on the bottom.
That'd be cool.
Like strips, and then you attach them to a button. I mean, I'm not that crafty. I'm not an engineer. Okay, so Pochita here, love it. I think that's really adorable. So I think that's like a perfect centerpiece for the collection.
Yes.
Out of box, up top, really cool. I like that they're all 10-inch bigger pops. Everything's super neat. Is this all your One Piece, or what's this? Get more One Piece. What's this? One Punch Man? What's going on? We need more. What's this? Is this like a Naruto book? Or is it
looks
Fire
like
Force?
Somebody's kicking Boruto.
Yeah, honestly, it
same.
does. It kind of does.
Don't kick people. That's bad.
Neatness here, I think is really good. 2.5 full points. Viewability, you can see everything. I think it's really good. 2.5. Organization is really good as well. 2.5. And safety, I think everything's pretty safe.
I think everything is maxed, and then you get a half point for Pochita.
So 10.5?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the glass cases. I think they look really good with the display. They kind of mix it well. And since I think that's someone kicking Boruto, I'm going to give you an extra half point. So we're going to do 11 for you.
So we keep doing this thing where we'll double check to see if, I double check to see if there's an extra picture that goes with the collection. And then we still forget that there's an extra picture. So we already rate the whole thing. And then we move on to the next collection.
Okay, so
and
basically,
it's still the same collection. So you get...
We were at 11. All right, we were at 11. All right.
Yeah. I don't think the thing changes based off of...
I think the portraits are really cool.
They are really.
I don't know what that is, though. What is that?
That's Chainsaw Man.
Oh, Chainsaw Man. I couldn't see the...
You watched the show!
Yeah, but no, I couldn't see the mouth here. It's, like, very dark.
Or you're blind.
Whatever. Yeah, we're still at 11. I think the posters are really cool, though, or artwork. Okay, so here we have Jake A's collection here. Jake's here, there's... I think neatness is really well. It's very organized as well.
Yeah, he has all of his... Naruto in one area. I can definitely see that you have Demon Slayer in another. My Hero Academia. It looks like you took a lot of your 6-inch. Those aren't 6 inches, but you do have Tokyo Ghoul. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, though, you have. Maybe it's because you had a smaller collection, so you wanted to have it in the one row.
Where are we looking?
I'm looking right. Sorry, let me use the mouse so then you guys can see as well. So he has Naruto here, but then he also has Naruto down here. And then the My Hero...
Well, that's Boruto. He's probably treating it as a different collection.
Okay, that's fair. And then Tokyo Ghoul's right here, so I like that. I can't tell what this is.
It looks like everything's pretty organized by their
This is all One Piece. This is all Bleach. This is more My Hero Academia.
Where's the rest?
It's right here.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then we have...
Because there's more My Hero Academia down there.
Also down there.
I feel like you should have just finished the last 2 shelves off over there.
Yeah, and then just move those over there. That's a preference thing, though.
Yeah, I think it's still pretty neat.
I still think... Well, that wouldn't be the neatness. I think that would be...
Organization.
Neatness-wise, okay.
But like as far... But like really, though, if you're really considering it, that's like one section out of the entire thing. You're going to knock it for just that one thing that could be swapped.
Okay, wait. Let's look at the other one as well. For neatness. Okay, so this is a continuation, essentially, of what we were already looking at. So all of his Dragon Ball still is in one area.
Okay. So we're going to give you full points for neatness. I think it's pretty neat. Viewability, you can basically see everything, so full points. Organization, I think, is really good as well. It seems like you wanted to knock off a half point for that.
I'll knock off a half point. Okay, just because I think you could have put the My Hero Academia all together if you wanted to.
Okay, so we'll go to total for that. And then safety, I think everything's pretty good. Yeah. So full points, 2.5. Do you want to award any bonus, or are we good at a 9.5?
I don't think there's anything super extravagant about this one that would give it extra coolness points.
Okay, so 9.5. Next up is Jeff's collection here. So is he getting bonus points for LEDs?
Yes.
Okay.
At least one.
I like the cabinets, actually, because you can just open them at any point and then, show people. I think that's really cool. So neatness, I think, is there. The only thing I'm worried about with viewability is they're kind of hard to see. I don't know if it's that specific color.
I think it's just that color.
But also, like, with this...
I mean, you
kind of blocks
that, though, sometimes.
That's true.
If that's what you have available to you.
That's true. So, neatness, how many points? You think it's pretty neat?
I would say it's pretty neat. It looks like it's... Yeah. Everything's aligned. Everything looks very clean. In my opinion, you have everything that's like of likeness. Those are the words I'm looking for. So all of the t-shirt bundles, for instance, are all on the bottom.
Okay. So yeah, 2.5 total.
Viewability, I would give it...
I just also feel like the design of this thing blocks off like the logos and the names.
Yeah.
And like for instance, with this top one, he had to put up top so it wouldn't get blocked off completely. I'm personally going to go 2 for viewability. Now, organization, I think, is really good as well. It looks like you collect My Hero Academia majority and then some like horror style stuff and like some dinosaurs.
And
so I think
World.
I'm going to go 2.5 fully and then safety 2.5. So the bonus point is 1. So you got, what is that? 9.5, 10.5 total.
All right, next we have Justin L. So it looks like we have a combination of sodas and normal Funko Pops. We also have some 10-inch... I lost the word. Pop. We also have some 10-inch Pops, and we have some Funko...
She lost Pop?
Listen! Whose sword is that? That looks like...
No idea off the top of my head.
Oh my gosh. I want to say that it is Tanjiro's, but only because it's a black blade for the most part, but it doesn't look like his because the hilt looks different.
There's not any Demon Slayer here at all, though.
That doesn't mean they can't have a sword.
Yeah, but they would have Demon Slayer pops, I feel
like.
like.
A katana? Is that the
And I feel like his sword is much darker. Listen, I don't really pay attention to the color of their swords like that.
So I do think it's interesting that you have some... Well, it looks like you have all of them out of box.
I don't think that's his.
Yeah. Anyway. Could it be a different character? Anyway, is it Rengoku's?
I don't think it's Demon Slayer. So, firstly, neatness. How you feeling?
Neatness, I wouldn't say this is the neatest one in the world. I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because we have, like, 3 shelves that are Marvel, but they're not necessarily, like, aligned as nicely as I would like them to be. There's also a lot of gaps. I do understand you...
Like, the Disney stuff, you can't even see the castle in the back, really.
Yeah, I do get it's more of a kind of, like, scene that you're trying to do, but at the same time... And you could be waiting on risers still, I'll give you that. But then we also have that Marvel shelf that looks like it could be for specifically Spider-Man No Way Home. And I'm guessing that you're waiting for more pops for that line, and that's why you're kind of leaving it empty because you have plans for it. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll say like 1.5 for neatness.
Okay.
Because there are areas that are lacking, but then there are other areas that it looks like you have plans for them. Viewability, I'd give it a 1.
Really?
No.
I was at like a 1.5 or 2 personally.
Yeah.
Because like
maybe
a lot of these you can't really see. You can't see any of the like Pikachu or Leafeon or Vulpix back there.
It's multiple
can't see the
shelves
castle.
that you can't see some stuff. So let's give it a 1.5.
Okay, 1.5. I think that's fair.
Organization, they are organizing it pretty well still, in my opinion. They have all their sodas in one place. Demon Slayer. They do have Demon Slayer.
Where? Oh my god.
In the middle, in front of your face.
Okay, that might be a Demon Slayer sword then. I don't know how I missed that. That was not there before.
I think it's Rengoku.
Friend Goku?
Rengoku.
You said Friend Goku.
I definitely did.
When I edit this.
They also have Black Clover.
No, I know it's not Inosuke's. It could be Zenitsu's.
I'm right. It's Rengoku's.
Is it? But it's black. Oh, it is.
It's black with the orange flames.
I swear that Demon Slayer wasn't there. It just appeared. Organization, how you feeling?
Organization will give it a 2.
Okay. And safety? Full points.
Full points.
Any bonus?
1 point for the sword. Or katana, whatever it's called.
It's a sword.
Is it just a sword?
Yeah. So bonus is 1, so you get 3, 5, 7.5, 8.5 total. Next up, we have Kari's collection here, or Kari. So, I really like that they set up the scene between Naruto and Sasuke.
Why do I hear Duel of Fates when I look at that? You don't know what Duel of Fates is because you don't watch Star Wars.
Anyways, I like that they set up that scene, so like definitely some creativity there, which is really nice. As far as neatness goes, I think it's pretty cool. Organization's a little weird here, but they might not have had anywhere to put it, but I still think it looks kind of cool.
I think they just wanted to have all of their bigger out-of-box pops in one area, so then they wouldn't have to worry.
I like that they took some out of box, though. They seem to be a majority in box.
I like that most of the time they're dueling each other, because then you have Zenitsu, it looks like the Funimation exclusive versus Muzan.
Yeah.
I don't think, do they know each other? Have they ever faced each other?
I don't know if they've ever faced each other.
I still think it's cool.
So I think as far as like neatness, I think it's really there, 2.5. Organization, or excuse me, viewability, you can pretty much see everything. Sonic. So full points. Organization's really good as well. Mm-hmm. Full points. And safety, everything there. So I'm going to give a full 10. And I'm going to personally give a 1.5 bonus for like the little scenes you created. I think that I'd
give it 1.
Okay, 1. I was going to go 1, but...
Because you also have to think, for instance, the Naruto, Sasuke, and what's his face? Madara, you can't see Sasuke. But I can also...
Oh, from this angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But then it also might be because you were trying not to block Tobirama and Hashirama.
That's true, but it also kind of does block them.
Yeah.
Having the moment there. Okay, so 1 extra point for the creativity there, so we'll give you 11.
All right, next we have our collection from Kevin. So Kevin, you have some stacked up on your desk, kind of like Pop Wall. It's making me a little nervous, not gonna lie there, bud, just because if you are a gamer from...
At least it has a more flat base than the floor and
This
carpet.
is true. I will take a desk over the floor any day. That being said, it still makes me nervous because if you are a gamer and you're aggressive with your mouse or anything and then you start shaking your desk, those can fall on your head real fast.
That's true.
And if they aren't in protectors, which it looks like some of them are just because of the amount of glare that's on them towards the middle,
you can see
they're going to fall on your monitor and your PC. Your PC is cool.
You can see the height.
whole desk setup is cool. So I feel like you should get 1 point for that.
Wait, so where were we at neatness?
Neatness, I'd give it a 2.
Okay. What else?
I'm kind of feeling 1.5 in comparison to some of the other ones we've seen. I'd give it a 1.5.
Viewability, you can see everything. Full points.
Yeah, everything's pretty organized. You have all your My Hero one area, Demon Slayer in another. You have Sailor Moon together, Avatar: The Last Airbender together, Naruto together.
So I'll give it full points.
Yeah, safety, I'd only give it. It's more than some of the other ones we've seen, but it's still not great. So 1
really?
Or 1.5? What do you think?
I would say 1.5 because half his collection is safe.
Yeah. Everything but My Hero Academia for the most part.
So that puts you at a total of 8 total. Any bonus points or?
Bonus points because your desk setup is dope.
Okay, so you're at a 9. Okay, so continuing on with Kevin's, we're going to continue from that 9 that we have. He has an extra photo. I like how neat, like the little gaming areas. You have some Hunter x Hunter, Bleach right there. There's kind of like a pop throne back here. I don't know what's going on with that. It doesn't even look like... Is that Edward? I think that's Edward Scissorhands.
No, Edward!
A little original Xbox there. I'm more of a PlayStation guy, but I can respect that. That's really awesome. The sword's really cool. It looks like he's a big fan of Zenitsu because he has a carpet as well. I think that probably really...
know what you mean.
Okay, so with this extra picture, I think the setup's really cool. The carpet looks really nice. I think it's like really, really neat. So we're going to go full 10 points here. Next up, we have the Law of Gains. They do have 2 photos here. Right off the bat, loving the artwork in the back. I think that's really nice. Rengoku and Tengen in the background too. And more Demon Slayer.
Look at that, Mike.
I have a feeling you're a Demon Slayer fan.
What?
As far as neatness goes, I think it's really awesome. You have like out of box there. I think it just looks pretty cool. The LED bar is really cool too. If we move on to the second photo, again, kind of similar shelves, same shelf situation. I think is really cool. Look at the backgrounds. I think that's really cool. So this is our Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter. I think it all looks pretty neat. So I'm going to give full points for neatness, honestly, for the full collection. As far as viewability, everything full points. Yeah. Organization, very organized. Yeah, organization's full points. And safety, I think everything's good there. Yeah. So 10 points total. I think the creativity with the backgrounds, LED bars are really cool. These in the background, desk setup's really cool. I think I'm going to give personally an extra point there. So, So, how do you feel? 11 out of 15, or feeling higher?
I'm feeling higher.
What are you feeling?
I really like this setup. I really like all the artwork. I really like the LEDs.
Shocker.
What?
Okay, fine. 12. How about? Is that good?
Yeah, we'll give it a 12.
Wait, do you want to go higher?
I really like this one.
The highest so far we've done is 12.5, but...
I think this deserves a 13.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's very organized all the way. Like, all throughout, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. All right, we'll do 13. Next up is Marshmallow's collection here. Okay, so neatness off the bat, I think it's pretty neat.
Looks solid.
So you have like a set amount of pops here. One shelf there, one shelf down there.
It looks like you have it separated for the most part between anime and then kind of Marvel. But at the same time, you also have some random Marvel kind of thrown in the middle towards the end. And then you have Naruto. So that's confusing me a little. I kind of wish you had all of the Naruto stuff on the other side and then just let that end of the bookcase be the rest of your superhero Marvel / Star Wars.
Okay, that's fair.
Or maybe switch all of that entirely over to the other side and have the anime be all the way on the left. So if anything, maybe this is a suggestion. I think that would also help with kind of the balanced kind of vibe that I'm trying to figure out, because you do have some stuff that's taller on one side and then you have the statues on the other side, but I don't feel like that visually fills up as much space as your pops do, because the boxes just fill up so much space in the background visually. So
for neatness, how do you feel?
For neatness, I would give it, I almost said a 9. I would give it neatness a 2.
Okay.
Because it still is pretty neat. You have it organized pretty well still, but there are a few things that I personally would switch out.
Viewability.
Viewability is a 2.5.
And organization?
Organization 2.
Safety.
Safety is 2.5.
Any bonus points anywhere?
No.
Okay, so 9 total. Next up is Marta R's collection here. So up top, I'm noticing some BTS. We have some Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan mixed together. Must have just ran out of room, I guess.
I'm guessing so. I'm not seeing any more Attack on Titan in that.
Well, we have Kenny's box down here, but it looks like it just wouldn't fit. Some manga back here. It looks like that is, I think, L from Death Note. Then we have some Fairy Tail Naruto, some manga. I like that they put the manga on the side to kind of fill the gap. For the specific fandom, so I think that's pretty cool. Fire Force over here, you can pretty much see everything. Edward, Hatsune, they have some Sailor Moon, Fruits Basket. You can't really see a lot of the My Hero back here, unfortunately. Maybe like a shelf riser would fix that situation.
I think if it was on any of the other shelves, it would be fine because they have it organized the same way on almost everyone.
Maybe it's just because those are bigger pops in the background, so they take up more space.
Yeah.
So as far as neatness goes, I think it's pretty neat.
I'm feeling like a 2. Yeah, 2 only because I feel like you could do more, for instance, with your, what is it called? Hunter x Hunter pop. You have it up towards the top. I do think the 2-stair kind of solution with those boxes would allow some of those pops to be seen more. However, with some of the other ones, you might not have enough space for them with the depth of the shelf. So I'm not sure. I would just say 2.
Viewability. I think you can see everything for the most part.
For the most part. I would say maybe 2.
2. I don't know. We can't. That Belle pop is just there, I guess. I don't see her anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 2. I think it's fair. Organization. I think they're working with what they got. So I don't really want to knock them for that. If that's all the space they have. Safety, I think everything's there. 2.5. So 5. So 9 points total. Any bonuses? I'm not really seeing anything bonus.
Do you want bonuses for the manga or not? They also have a kunai.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So you had a 9. I'll give you an extra point for the kunai and manga details. I think it adds a lot more character to the whole shelf. So 10 total. Next up, we have Owen P here. So
I see LEDs.
Wow. Okay. It feels like more manga than pops. As far as neatness goes, I think it's super neat. I think it all looks really good. The pops on the manga look really cool. It looks like they got some custom base stands or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look. It looks like they're attached to something. So I feel like the cords right here, this might just be a space thing, but it feels like it kind of messes up.
I think that's just what they had to work with. Yeah. But I won't knock points for safety because you do keep most things away from that area. You didn't try to jam stuff in there.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to knock any points for that.
So yeah, neatness I think is a 2.5. Viewability, I'm going to go 2 just because you can't see whatever these are.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we're at 4.5. Organization I think is really well. You have the manga and kind of pops mixed together. So how you feeling? 2.5, 2 for organization. Which one? 2.5?
We'll give it a 2.5.
Okay, so that is a total of 7 points. And for safety, we're going to view full points. So you're at a 9.5. Next up, we have Trevor's collection here. So pretty to the point for the most part if you're looking at both collections. You have the One Piece and a lot of the bigger pops, I guess. They just kind of decided to put them up there. So they're kind of blended together. You have your Demon Slayer, One Piece, Sonic there, Naruto. It feels a little all over the place, but at the same time, I think it's just because they have
I think it's
solos.
Yeah, they have a lot of different collections that aren't full-on collections. I think it's a lot of your favorite characters that are together.
Because if you also look down here, then he has the Hanko Chase down here. I feel like that would look.
I mean, that doesn't have a line. So, but maybe he wanted that one out of box. He didn't want the other ones out of box.
I think neatness is 2.5. Viewability, you can see everything. 2.5. That's 5. Organization, I think 2.5. So 7.5, and then safety, I think it's all there. So I think I'm going to award full 10 points here. I don't know if I see anything worth bonus, but yeah, full 10 for you. Next up, we have Voorhees. That's a very good name, or good play on the name of Voorhees. See some Attack on Titan posters over there. We have some Attack on Titan pops, some Jurassic Park ones. I think that's really cool. We have all the little moments, kind of all side by side.
That's more Jurassic.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park up top. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Jurassic, then Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer.
Oh, some Grails up here. That's
you have signed
Ghostface,
and you have Light.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So neatness. I would say 2.5.
2.5. Viewability, you can see everything. 2.5. Organization's really good as well, so that is a 2.5. And then safety, everything's safe. 2.5. And I'm gonna give a bonus point here for the cool little pin board and the posters, and then the grails up top. So 11 out of 15 for me. So our last collection of the video is Zorin. I think it looks pretty cool. Honestly, I kind of like how they look in front of the box versus on the side. Though I feel like that would just take up more space if anything.
I think that's a preference thing. I personally flip my boxes around entirely because I like having all the color as the background, but I know that's a preference thing.
Neatness, I'm going to give full points here. I think it looks really good. I love the Dragon Ball. Viewability, everything you can see, and you have space for way more pops too, which is cool. Organization, I think is all the way there. Everything's together. And safety, can't get much more safe than that. And it looks like they're hanging shelves as well, so it probably looks really nice. Also, I'm going to give you 2 bonus points for having a Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
That's really cool.
Oh, and this one? Okay, I can't just give a bunch of bonus points, but I'm going to
Yes,
give...
you can.
Yeah, but I just...
That's the point of the point.
That feels tacky, though, just because I really like the...
That's 2 customs.
Okay, yeah, but... Okay, fine. 1 point for each custom.
Okay.
So 12 out of 15 for you. I think this is an amazing display. And this was the second photo. Pretty much the same goes for it. I think the out-of-box display is just really awesome. Well, guys, that was us rating more of your Funko Pop collections. If you guys want to see another part ASAP, make sure to smash that like button down below. Comment down below your thoughts. Did you guys get any collection ideas or display ideas from this video? I saw a lot of people wanting me to do this video solely so they could display their collections a little bit different and get some inspiration. So if you guys did, let me know. Are you guys going to change up your collection a little bit after this one? Thank you so much for everybody submitting your collections. I absolutely love doing this video. It gives ideas for myself as well. So if you see anything change in the background, I didn't steal it for you. I thought of it myself. But again, seriously, thank you guys so much for submitting your collections. Now, as far as opening up the submissions, again, it's going to be a little bit because I know more people are going to want to submit their collections. Let me get through some more of these. I think I might do maybe 1 or 2 more videos, and then I'll have everybody resubmit. But for now, I'm going to end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys absolutely rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 17,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.